Hai, welcome back to my channel. Aku Yumi, makeup artist dan hairdresser. Jadi tadi aku baru selesai live bareng teman-teman hairdresser ada dari Malaysia, ada dari India. Jadi sharing kita tadi itu ngomongin tentang bagaimana kita sebagai orang-orang industri hairdressing berperan dalam pandemi ini. Lalu poin menarik yang disampaikan oleh rekan saya, Rikli dari Malaysia, dia bersama dengan Alex, mereka mereka menginisiatifkan ini gerakan untuk sumbangan dari ya mungkin dari customernya, dari orang-orang di industri, semua menyumbangkan ya sedikit-sedikit. Mereka tidak menetapkan sebuah angka yang tinggi. Mereka katakan bahwa mereka menetapkan angka yang relatif rendah, yang istilahnya duit segitu tuh semua orangnya pasti ada gitu. Bahkan mungkin kayak semacam $1 gitu. Salah satu bentuk give back yang kita bisa lakukan dan yang aku udah lakukan sendiri itu kita saling support bisnis satu sama lain. Pelajaran yang bisa kita ambil dari sejarah, contohnya The Great Depression itu sehabis Perang Dunia Kedua, bagaimana cara negara-negara itu orang-orangnya bisa survive dan bangkit dari keadaan itu semuanya saling support satu sama lain. Jadi kamu punya skill apa, aku punya barang apa, itu kita saling dukung satu sama lain, saling melengkapi. Di situ kita baru bisa survive. Jadi nggak selalu tentang kita saling bantu teman, keluarga, tetangga, semuanya orang-orang yang kita semua saling butuh satu sama lain. Enggak semuanya bisa selalu ngebantu secara finansial atau dengan pembelian, tapi kita juga semua bisa saling bantu dengan salah satunya like, share, dan follow atau subscribe. Kita bantu sebarkan dan promosikan bisnis teman-teman kita atau customers kita atau vendor kita. Karena di masa kayak gini nggak cuman orang pribadi yang susah secara finansial, tapi perusahaan-perusahaan juga mereka tuh putar otak banget gimana cara bisa survive, bisa bayar gaji karyawan. Karyawan itu bisa kamu, bisa teman kamu, bisa keluarga kamu. Jadi sekecil apapun bantuan itu akan semua sangat berarti bagi semuanya. Mari kita semua saling bantu, saling share. Kemudian juga kalau yang ada rezeki lebih, kita bisa beli produk teman kita atau keluarga kita.
Tell us, Najeeb, what is your situation now in India?
Hi, Alex, and hi, everyone. I'm Najeeb from India, based out of Delhi, and I am a consultant for Schwarzkopf currently, and then I'm looking for more. Um, Also, from last month 22nd, it was the first day when the complete lockdown was happened, and today we are in the third session of the lockdown, and every time, it has been increased. So we have the prime minister have announced that it's been locked down till let's say 15 days, 21 days first, and then another 15 days. So there is some important announcement even today that till when there would be lockdown, and yeah, and during the lockdown everything is shut. The last we have visited the salon on 21st or 22nd of March.
We see a lot of video. It's a very unhealthy video we are showing out, but that's why it's a very important we share the idea, so they let people know how is India the situation right now. It's not because of we look at the video and make all the people be so suffering and so scary is the country for what. Because now we know that India is been very good protective at their own people. So also everybody is safe.
Yeah.
Right?
And I know in Malaysia, like what our hairdressers now most of the sectors are really open, except like nails, beautician, and hairdressers. This trade are not allowed to yet, but then the dentists they allowed to. So we are we are the last few that they're allowed to open. So what about you, Yumi? You're Indonesia, you're Jakarta. Is it the same, or how is
How
it
is
like?
Jakarta right now? Actually,
Yeah.
we want to know.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Yumi. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm a makeup artist and hairdresser, also a photographer.
Yeah.
And as for
Wow.
the situation here, we are still having the partial quarantine until
Partial.
partial quarantine until 22 of May. So 5 days a week or 6 days a week, like maybe a week like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
But there are also companies that let their employees work from home at least until 22 of May. But as for salon, nail salons, massage parlors, they still have to close.
They have to close.
Okay.
Oh.
Because
that
Continue.
means it's quite globalized, huh?
Yeah.
We are supposed to close, and the same as they are supposed to close. Wow, but some countries they allow hairdressers to open there.
Yeah, that's why we want to also like why we're here today. We also like hoping to helping some of the people may get a problem. That's why we want to share everything to each other, like how is we feel, and like we just want to try to encourage people is that more positive and more strong. We hope that everybody don't make it like too negative. This is my main concern that I on doing this live is because I want to share to all our industry people is that we just want to tell people is that we are very positive. We are not negative. We are waiting for, of course, we are waiting for the day to open up our salon. But at the moment, we have to stay calm and be patient to wait for the announcement. And also we hope that some people are very negative and share all those like not very good thing is out, like like today I know that Alex will hear some of the very funny news about who cutting the hair for the minister and blah blah blah. And I really hope that this is not the matter who cutting their hair.
So at the same time, we'd like to share about what we are doing here in Malaysia.
Yep.
That me and Ray, we have already thought of one project that is contribution to our hairdressers, that those who are needed ones. Because during this MCO, there are so many, such a long duration that they cannot make any income at all. So, some may, some are medium, some are okay, but some also they need some survival on certain things. So we do a project on asking our hairdressers, fellow hairdressers who are capable, who can contribute a bit out of to the needed ones. So we have already mentioned this, and we luckily enough we have quite a number of people contributed, but we still need to have an association to link with us. So that's why we keep pending on with the project. So I was thinking about how do you all do in your own country as well? Do you all have any special things that we could? Sometimes this is a sharing part where we have to know each country is doing anything that we can learn from each countries. Yeah. So Najeeb, you can have a try. You can tell us first.
See, my wife runs a salon, and where I also go, and my brother runs a salon in Connaught Place, where I also go there. And I think first and foremost, one thing that we all need to feel is that we are together, and we are all facing the same issues, the same problems. Like whether it's in Malaysia or whether it's in Indonesia or wherever, like we are facing the same problem. So the first thing I think one of the main thing is that is the togetherness, that you have to show some love to your people who works with you, who work for you,
Exactly.
or who are your colleagues, or who are. So the first month, like we have not cut anything. Like we had given our the salaries and everything, and then like you keep asking them that whether they need anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Getting a point. So we have not. I've not associated myself with any association, but I'm with everyone. Any hairdresser does something, I also voice it out, and I also kind of contribute. I also this thing. So I'm like I'm kind of a team player, you can say right now, that if you say that this is what is happening, that can you help with us or something, so then I'm with you.
Temperature, all these
Wearing
normal
mask.
yeah,
Yes,
cap,
well, yeah.
wearing cap, and all these are the very basic ones. Whereas if you want anything flamboyant or fantastic, then it's up to the salon. It's up to the salon.
Yeah.
Because we try to like calm down most of the hairdresser, because we a lot of comments about this and how we going to do it, because like I already say, some people would think that it's too costly for their wearing all the SOP glove or this all the unnecessary thing. That's why it's what we can do, and it's like we try our best to help out for this. That's why we are voice out. We try to voice out to tell people, don't be in panic. This is what I always tell my friends.
So how about your India, Najeeb? Do you have any special SOPs, straightforward or fixed
Yes.
to everyone that have to follow?
See, I don't know about the fixed and everything, but there are professional companies like Schwarzkopf. We have Godrej Professional. We have Schwarzkopf Professional. So they had given us some guidelines. It is not the government who has given the guideline. It is the let's say companies who has given the guidelines, and then we have to match it with the government's guidelines. This is how it is happening. And as you rightly said, that we also have some basic guidelines like wearing a mask, hand sanitizing, sanitizing the salon, and this and that, and like wearing appropriate aprons and all those things. These are into the guidelines, and how to sanitize and all those things. Because see, India is a very big country, and likewise you are saying that you have levels of salons over here. Also, it's similar. So like some basic guidelines has to be there, so that like everyone, and more so, our customer needs to feel safe when they are coming to us.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I was very this thing when like yesterday we had Schwarzkopf certification, and that it's there that before opening the salon and after opening the salon, what are the do's and don'ts, and all those things were there, and to safety, hygiene, and kind of personal care as well, and client care. So it was quite nice. So this is what is happening.
Yeah.
But do you mean the government will follow from the advice of the hairdressers, or the government speaks from themselves?
I see, government gives you a minimum guideline, like wearing a mask, 1 meter distance. Like those are the few things that, because every industry is because there's no doctor, nobody is open right now. Only the hospitals are open, and it is a complete lockdown out here. And as I said, like we have been divided into 3 colors. There is green color, which is like green zone, like there's no case over here. Orange is like half safe and half is not safe.
I think
so. And the red zone is like where cases are completely coming in and all those. Like Delhi is kind of a red zone. So right now everything is shut over here. So only Goa, as I mentioned, that Goa is open last week. Yeah, it's in green zone. So they have divided. The government has divided into 3 zones, and as per the zone, like slowly and gradually they are giving guidelines.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, all right. Then what about you, me? Your Jakarta is the same SOP, that any special SOP that you're
Actually,
allowed?
the government hasn't made any SOP yet. They make the SOP for in general, not a specific business. But as for salon SOP, L'Oreal Indonesia had made initiative to make their own version of SOP
Okay.
that they will apply to the salons and socialize the SOP to salons, teach them how to sanitize, disinfect things, everything, prepare for clients and after each client. As
Oh.
for me, myself, I always prepared like this kind of bottles,
That's very good.
spray
That's
bottles.
very good. Yeah, that's very good.
70% alcohol. I always spray it to my hands
Okay.
regularly, spray it to my shoes, my clothes, everything I carry. And after I come out from their house, I usually always spray this on everything.
So that means
Like on the pool too.
in Jakarta, you still can do alcohol.
Actually, some people still doing it, but
Okay.
as for me, I only accepting my close friends
Okay.
and some close family, which the people I know,
Okay.
they are doing this quarantine very well. Not a complete stranger, because it's dangerous if you do to complete stranger. You don't know where they have
Exactly.
been.
Yeah.
Only some friends that I know very well.
You do only your regulars, and of course, regulars won't cheat you, right?
Yeah.
Won't tell you lies. They were also scared of you too. Not only you scared of them, they also scared of you.
Yeah, because it can be asymptomatic, so it's kind of dangerous too.
Yeah. So normally when you deal with regulars, we won't lie to each other. We will be very frank to each other.
It's just in India. So is the hairstylist allowed to going to customer house and cut hair?
See, there is yes and no both, because right now they are not being allowed. Right now they're not allowed to go. But yes, there is a segment. There is a company also over here. It's called Urban Clap, and these guys, they go home. They provide home services in terms of hairdressing, in terms of electricians, like all those.
And even our scissors, comb, everything have to soak it. I mean, this is just the basic things. So at least it's not so costly, because if everything you have to use once and throw, then the cost incurred already.
Costly,
everything is incurred already.
There's a lot.
And then sometimes, of course, when we explain to clients, once if they understand and we charge higher, it also reflects onto the client as well, right? Some clients they're willing to pay, but some are not. Not everyone the same, and not everyone having the same thought as well, right? So I'm saying that we try to minimize our costs by washing and using it back. So at least it's quite okay. I find it's quite
because,
okay.
basically, previously some were suggesting it's just like we open only for haircut, just a haircut. That's why it's like a lot of people also give a lot of comments. We're not saying complaint, is give a lot of comments on that. Is even giving a haircut, we can't really help out much. That's why this is another problem for our salon. It's like, if let's say just a haircut, and some people are not really can survive for just a haircut. We need is a lot of chemical for all these things, just like coloring treatment, because totally is cannot do it. That is another problem. This is for our industry. To make money is the treatment and the coloring. But now totally just only for haircut. That's what a lot of people was like trying to comment on that. So like we talk about SOP, because many too many people were saying that it's too costly for purposely going to buy so many stuff for doing the SOP. Some people really feel like it's a very tough it's really tough to them.
Yeah.
Especially those salon is not that big, or maybe it's a big salon. They have many staff, and that is another cost for them.
Yeah, and Rick,
Yep.
I just wanted to say something over here. There are a few professional companies in India. I can name Godrej Professional and other people. What they're doing is they are giving the the things, or let's say into the SOP, whatever we have, into the subsidized rate. To encourage the hairdresser to use, let's say, those.
Okay.
So suppose if it's like a 2,500 rupees something, then they are providing it into 1,000. And so some companies like L'Oreal or Schwarzkopf or something, they are providing education or something. They are also thinking that how they can support, let's say, a salon by providing them what posters, what kind of things like communication material, and also every company is doing their part, in the sense that they feel that they should encourage the hairdresser to do the entire sanitizing and safety for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it's interesting. It's interesting to know that. But that's why we really hope that we can really help each other from no matter in Malaysia or other country. We really hope that all the hairdresser will stand alone and we support each other. We're not just like trying to make it individual. We work it together. This is what I want. Hope that it's all the industry can do the same thing. Stand together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. This and
So
also. Yep.
So like Yumi, like what do I would like to ask, in your country as well, in Jakarta, in Indonesia, do the supplier provide something to the to the salon? Like, for example, cutting down their costs. Do they provide something to the salon owners?
Yeah, like L'Oreal Indonesia, they regularly provide social media promotional materials for the salon, such as digital posters, promotions, like discount for certain products, and also for Kyun Indonesia. Also, they give special packages for the salons to sell at special prices.
Okay.
It's like they make lots of very good deal, like a good offer. They also give a pouch or anything with that. As for me, I personally I provide this kind of cloth mask.
Wow.
Oh, this is also good.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is one of my support to the community, because I bought this from my friends who also small businesses.
That's very
So
good.
we support each other, not only like fellow hairdressers, but we also support our clients.
Yes.
Some of these mask makers are my clients. So as the clients are our core of life from the salon's life, so I support my clients' business. I promote their business, and L'Oreal and Kyun here too. They ask and encourage the salons to promote more professional product selling on internet, so our customers can use the product at home.
Yeah, this is what I want to hear. This is really a call support, and we do it together. This is what I really want to hear. Like India, usually like a lot of people will support, for the brand will support each other. This is a very good thing that we want to share to our Malaysia hairdresser fellow as well, and everybody can. It's like a same big family. This is the most important. What I want to hear, and we want to hear from other countries.
If you are talking about daily food consumption, I think it's still okay because it all depends on yourself. If you have a lot of money, then you eat steaks or roast chicken or whatever. But if you don't have, you have to just take Maggi mee. I'm sure you know what is Maggi mee. Do you know?
Instant noodles.
Instant noodles.
Yes.
Yeah. Instant. Over here, we always used to call Maggi mee.
Yeah.
Okay, instant noodles. So it all depends on how you see your cash flow, right? So we are trying to help those people that they need it for medication.
Yeah.
This is the first thing that we want to help, because for medication, I understand that you cannot avoid medication. Once you have taken medication, you have to continue taking it. You cannot say it's like, oh, today I don't take this medication, or this 1 week I don't take medication. Cannot. You have to, right? But if you are talking about food-wise, I can even drink coffee a day. Only coffee. I can if I want to, you see. So that's why I find that medication is very important and is needed for people in the hairdressing family as well. So this is our first criteria that we will try to help them. And then this is the first video that we mentioned, and thank God that we have a good response. And then they were asking us how to donate, how to bank in, all these things. So we just want to know how many are involved, because if we don't have enough of collection, we can't help people as well. So it says we have to control and see how many who wants to do the charity, and then we will also see who are the ones that need it. So
I hope that this message is really can share out to other countries.
We only collect a very, very little amount. Very little. That is everyone capable.
Very good.
Of course, of course, we always we already say already, it's not only this contribution is not only for hairdresser. Other people are also can contribute for this project. You know, it's that other people is not in our industry, also they can contribute also. It's just like we are sharing this out. We just trying to help those need us.
Oke, thank you semuanya yang udah nonton video ini, dan kita tetap saling dukung, saling jaga, semuanya tetap stay healthy, stay safe, kita jaga kesehatan. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Ciao!